See, before 2016, before demonetization, we also have this Benami Transaction Prohibition Act. After 2016 demonetization, they have introduced so many amendments to this act, because there is a possibility that cash which I had, that criminal money which I had, I will convert into properties. Now 1988 we introduced this act, but till 2016 this act doesn't have a big sense. You couldn't have seen people arrested in Benami, because the act doesn't specify what will happen to the properties which are going to be confiscated under Benami Act. The old act doesn't specify. So we need so many amendments in this act, and this is the high time for catch holding people, because all these people are going to do some transaction which is Benami transaction. Benami means the real owner is unknown, basically. So there are two people here. One is the real owner, another one is called Benami Dar. Okay, I contributed for the property, but the property is not belong to me. Okay, so the property will be registered in some other's name, but I only contributed for the property. This is the thing you should keep in mind. Sir, why should I register my property in some other's name? Because I don't want to disclose the source. Okay, because for example, I may be a government official. My signing, okay, has much importance. For example, in Indian film, Kamal Haasan will be the brake inspector. He used to sign papers for getting money. So like that, so some Kamal Haasan will take a huge money, right? With that money, if you want to buy a property, and he's a government official also, and all the government official has to declare their assets. So if I buy it in my name, then when I declare my assets, and the asset is getting increased year on year, which is beyond my source of salary, then that becomes a disproportionate asset. This is what happened in Jayalalitha's case, Mr. Sathikala's case, etc. Disproportionate asset. Now, so that is the reason people will buy it in others' name. If you see Thiruttu Pilot 2 film, which is very clear in Benami, okay, they will say, sir, this property belongs to you, but it is not yours, because the police officer, that is the character, in that hero character, that police officer, whatever money he earns in form of criminal activity, he will give to the one pawn shop owner or pawn broker. He will go and buy the property in his name. And the arrangement is, whenever you can enjoy, this person can enjoy, whenever he will come and ask, you have to give the property to him. That is the arrangement. So the enjoyer, the property enjoyer, the person legally owning the property is called Benamidar. Then you can ask, sir, then government will not question that person, what is your source? That will be asked, no. They will say, ancestral property I have, etc., etc., they will say. Or they will choose those persons who will not be questioned, or they have source kind of. In today's scenario, businessmen are acting as Benamis for politicians. Many real estate companies where they need cash, for those people they are getting money and they are acting as a Benami. If you see Guru film, okay, Abhishek Bachchan's, Mani Ratnam's direction, Guru film, there is one line in that film. The big political leader will die, then the second generation political leader will assume the power. Abhishek Bachchan will come in helicopter and he will talk for only 5 minutes to that person, because that person used to be straightforward and he will be against Abhishek Bachchan. So he will go and tell only 5 minutes. I have a big thing in my head that is given by your father or so. That means I am having the assets of what he earned through some activities. I am only in charge for that. I am here to keep that asset to you. But if I keep that down, it will swallow you, it will swallow me, it will swallow so many persons. Do you want me to keep that down? Then you will say, first of all, it's a very big amount. So this businessman is acting as a Benami for one political party for a very big amount. Even if you see the film called Nota, in that film also one godman will be there. That godman will be acting as Benami for political party. See, so many godmans cannot be arrested, right? Why people are not arresting the godman? Is it impossible to find the godman and arrest him? No, because he is acting as Benami for so many political parties with thousands of crores. So if you arrest him, he will keep that whatever thing he is having in his head, he will keep it down. It will swallow so many people. Can you able to understand? So that is the reason they are enjoying. You cannot arrest Nityananda, right? You cannot even find where is him, and he will be daily online. See, suddenly they will talk so much. Suddenly he will not talk. Can I able to understand? If I want to catch out really a media is powerful, if you want to catch out, then they will have to talk till he get arrested. But here, their TRP will raise down. After 1 week, over. Now, sir, amendment what it specified? Amendment specified confiscation of the property can be done, and it is to be done by Board of Administrator. There is one initiating officer, there is administrators. This and all absent in the previous act, 1988. It was absent. How to confiscate is not there. Who will be in charge for confiscation is not there. Who is given power is not there. What will happen to the person who is a Benamidar is not there. Suma Benami. But climax is illa. The 1988 act, it doesn't have any climax. The act without a teeth. So no one has given power under that act. So in this act they have given powers. What is the power? Sir, minimum 1 year and maximum 7 years of imprisonment. 25% of the fair market value of the property will be fined. So the person who do Benami transaction, how much fine it will be? 25% of the property value will be fined. So you will be going for your mother-in-law's house as well as fine of 25% of the market value. Both or any one of that they will give. So they initiated new formation of Board of Administrators. One team is getting formed. As of now, this team is concentrating only on Benami properties. Now, sir, Benami information has to be given by whom? Income tax officers. So, income tax officers here playing a major role. So, income tax officers will give the information about the Benami to the initiating officers here. So, these people will go and attach, confiscate the property, and it will be kept in. Sir, the property has been attached, sir. Where it should be kept? Government, they are going to have a big warehouse for this. Like where the Amazon warehouse. Have you seen? If you go to Virugambakam side, you can see central warehouse in Chennai. We have that central warehouse, a big warehouse where it has been given to Amazon on lease basis. See, if we are getting products from Amazon, quick delivery, how it is possible? Where these products are kept? This product can be kept in two areas. One is the place of the supplier himself, or it can be kept in the Amazon's warehouse. And you can give the license to Amazon. They themselves will pack and ship it. That is called Prime. Amazon Prime. If it is not in Amazon Prime, they will come and collect from you. Means like the retailer. For example, if you are a Purvika showroom, I ordered from Amazon, and Purvika is also a seller in that. portal. Then from any Purvika store you can sell it to the customer through Amazon portal. That is one option. Another option is what? You give all these products to Amazon warehouse and give them more commission than 12%. Normally 12% commission, you give more, 2% more. They will pack and ship it by themselves. அப்போ அங்கே warehouse இருக்கு, பெரிய பெரிய big warehouse are there in Virugambakam. Same like this, central government also will have big warehouse. So whatever property is confiscated, whatever books of accounts can be confiscated for a period of 3 months, 90 days. Okay, and if you want extension, another 30 days they are giving, not more than that they are giving. Normally in PMLA, initially we studied 180 days, but after amendments it is 365 days now. Okay, but this act, the amendment does not yet came. Okay, PMLA we have amendment. Sir, Benami Transaction Act, the Prohibition Act, the name has been changed. Now it is Prohibition of Benami Property Transaction. Previously it is Benami Transaction Prohibition. Now it's called Prohibition of Benami Property Transaction. Okay, from 2016 it has been renamed like this. Next, sir, 5627B has been introduced. Do you remember 5627B? What is 5627B? When you are getting premium, okay, yeah, and it is more than the fair market value of the share, it will be taxed as other income, right? Now those things is very serious, because under PMLA only the idea of that section came, and Benami Act also same definition is given, A plus B minus L into PE by PV, the formula only there. Okay, assets plus book value of the assets plus bullions, jewelry, etc., plus share value, any investments if you have, minus liability into number of shares in sollte they have that. Here also we have that formula. What is the idea of 5627B? To catch hold of Benami. For example, I am running a company. Okay, in this company I am the major shareholder. Okay, I am holding 99.9% share, and the company's paid up capital is 1 lakh. 0.01% of share has been given to my wife. So she is holding 1 share, I am holding say 9,999. The paid up capital is 1 lakh, that means 10 rupees capital it is. So 9999 I am holding, she is holding 1. Okay, now what's your name? Karthika. Karthik is my close friend. He's a crorepati only, but he don't want to invest in my company. I went to Karthik, I told him, Karthik, I have 1 crore rupees in my hand now. I will give this 1 crore rupees to you in cash, and since you also need of cash expenses, okay, to give various bribes, etc., you can use this cash, but you have to pay me 1 crore in check. Can you able to understand? So Mr. Karthik will invest in my company 1 crore rupees. Then 1 lakh rupees our holding, 1 crore rupees if Karthik is invested, then the company will belong to him, no. So what we will do, 1 share will be valued at 95 lakh rupees. Okay, so Karthik will be given 1.5 shares or 2 shares for the investment of 1 crore. Balance amount will be taken to premium. Ultimately, Karthik will never become owner of my company. So the company's total share capital will be increased to 1 lakh 20 rupees, and the 20 rupees 2 shares has been given to Karthik. Can you able to understand? See, when Flipkart has been bought by Walmart for so many millions, okay, they told no, 8,000 crore has been given to Bansal. Appo, what is the valuation of share? Is it not what I am trying to say? So valuation of share is so much. Whether Flipkart is making huge profit, last making company in the low value. But what income tax is saying, book value of the assets in book. Flipkart is asset. Only the software is there, nothing more. One asset also they don't have. So book value of the asset, if you net off with the negative P&L, that is loss, obviously there will be negative net worth. Then 8,000 crore has been bought, then you will charge everything as income. Can you able to understand? So Mr. Karthik will invest in my company. Karthik will, when he invested, all this money came into the company and I can take remuneration from that. Can you able to understand? So my black money has now become white money for nothing. Okay, I gave 20 rupees share to Karthik, that's all. Can Karthik control my company? So Karthik didn't get any benefit. Can you able to understand? So this can be a Benami transaction. This can be a Benami transaction. This may be a laundering transaction, money laundering transaction. So we have to catch hold of these persons. Now, what is not Benamidar? What is Benami? Sir, the property has been owned by one person, but money is contributed by another person. This is Benami. Okay. Sir, I am giving monthly 1 lakh rupees to my mom. My mom is buying a property in her name. Whether it is a Benami transaction? No, it is exempted. Actually speaking, it is a Benami transaction, but it is exempted under this act. Because money is given by me, property is owned by my mom, means that's a Benami only, but it is exempted under this act. Point number 2. Money given is real, property registration is real, but the source is unknown. In Jayalalitha's case, that's what happened. She bought in her name from the seller, but the source is unknown. Question. So when fictitious person or unknown sources is contributed here, then is also, sir, property transaction la, I will give some 1 crore rupees to Karthik and I will not register the property. I will have only power of attorney from him. Whether this is a Benami transaction? What generally people will do you know property transaction, how they will happen? Property, if Karthik wants to purchase my property, he will give 1 crore to me, I will give him power of attorney. Okay. To whomever he want to sell, he can sell using the power of attorney without registering the property in his name. Why? Otherwise double stamp duty will come. First one stamp duty, second inward stamp duty. When he is going to sell to another person, another stamp duty. So unnecessarily they are raising the price by another 11 to 12%. So that is why this is not amounts to Benami transaction. Once Benami transaction, if it proved, can the real owner claim back the property? No. If we proved that Karthik is Benamidar for Krishnan, Krishnan cannot claim the property from the board of administrator. So that property belongs to me, give it back to me. No. The beneficial owner cannot claim back. The real owner, who is a beneficial owner, cannot claim back. The Benamidar also cannot claim once it is proved as a Benami property. And in this act we have appellate tribunal also. High court involvement is there. Then special court also is there. Then whatever we studied in all the allied act, that summoning, enforcing attendance, examination on discovery of documents, vacancy will not make the act invalid, chairman plus 2 members, age limits will be there. Then you can go to appellate tribunal will be there. Within 45 days you can go to appellate tribunal, or 60 days you can go to high court. All those things we also have in this Benami act. So we will go into the act now.